Hi, I'm Chris McGee, and thank you so much for joining me for this session today. This one is going to focus on shoulder release, especially for people who have been working from home. So when you're ready, let's get your mat and walk on. For this session, we're going to get started standing up. Let yourself find a nice, wide, comfortable base of your feet, maybe hip distance, maybe slightly wider than that. Feel free to have some softness in your knees as well as we go through this action. Beginning, just draw your shoulders up to your ears and rolling them down your back. Maybe let your palms face forward as we go. Inhale is bringing the shoulders up to the ears, and exhale is rolling down your back. Again, inhale, drawing up, and exhale, rolling down. This time, keeping your right arm fixed where it is, allow your left arm to draw forward and make a nice big circle, backstroking behind you and all the way back down to your hip. Two more just like that. Inhale is taking us up, and exhale is drawing all the way down. Inhaling up, and exhaling down. Fixing through the left arm, repeating through the right side. Inhale up, and exhale, backstroking for one. Inhale coming up, exhale circling back for two, inhaling up, and exhaling back for three. All the little creaks, cracks, pops are totally natural, so don't worry about any of that. Catch a hold of opposite elbow and let the inhale lift that cradle of your arms up above your head, as close to the ears as possible with the biceps. Nice full inhale. Exhale, gentle side bend to your left. Inhale brings you up to the center, and exhale takes you across to the right-hand side. Don't worry about how far you go into the movement. Two more, inhale up through the center, exhale across. Really think about your chest lifting towards the sky. Inhale comes back up. Exhale gently takes us across. Inhaling back up. Exhaling across. Inhaling up. Final time, exhale across. And inhale brings us up. Exhale, release your arms down by your side. Now taking the hands behind your back. Lace your fingers together. And as you inhale, try and reach your arms away from your hips as far as possible. Again, we're not thinking about dragging the hands towards the ground. We're really thinking about lifting the thumbs away from your pelvis, creating that breadth across your collarbones. Might feel nice to stay here, might feel nice to reach the chin up to the sky as well. If you're really struggling to get any distance here between your hands and your hips, feel free to grab a belt or a towel and just create a little bit more space between the hands. As we inhale, we open up through the chest. Exhale, nice deep bend in your knees. Let yourself fold forward over your thighs. As much of a bend in your legs as you need to make this position comfortable in the lower body, really focusing through the upper body. Again, the more space you have between your hands in this position, the easier it's going to get for you. Maybe it's lacing the fingers. If you feel like you've got a lot of openness in your shoulders today, maybe you're squeezing the heels of your hands together as well, just adding a little bit of active work in this extended position. Take a nice full inhale. Exhale, release your hands heavy towards the ground. Deep bend of the knees, tuck your chin to your chest, let yourself roll up one vertebrae at a time. Inhale comes all the way up. Reach hands to the sky. Exhale, hands behind your back. You're going to make sure that the other thumb goes on top this time. Using the belt if you need. Inhale, reach the hands back broad through the collarbones. Exhale, hinge and fold forward over your legs. As much bend in your knees as you need to create that space through your shoulders. This time, take a nice full inhale. As you exhale, bend your left knee, look up over your right shoulder. This little twist, rotation through the upper body. You might get some sensation through the outside edge of your right leg as well. That's totally natural. Remember, the focus here though is going to be into our arms, into the upper body. So can you do a little more with the hands? Try and create that space still between the thumbs and the hips. A nice full inhale. And exhale will change direction, bending the right knee, looking up over your left shoulder as you get that rotation. Keep actively reaching the arms away from your pelvis. How much space can we get across the collarbones? How much freedom can we feel, in particular through the front of the left shoulder here? Take a nice full inhale. And exhale, releasing through the center. Release the grip of your hands, heavy towards the ground. As you inhale, come halfway up. Flatten into your back. Hands can be on your shins or your thighs. And as you exhale, let yourself fold. Hands come to the ground. Step one leg at a time back into an all fours position. We're just going to create a little bit more freedom through the wrists as well. This is great, especially if you spent a lot of time typing recently. You're going to start to turn your hands out, fingers coming all the way back towards your knees. Now they might not get all the way back towards that 6 o'clock position, but anywhere around 5 and 7 will do fine as well. The more you take your hips towards your heels, the more intense the stretch becomes. So just note where you happen to be at today in terms of level of tension and work within that limit. Take a nice full inhale. Exhale, gently sit your hips back. Inhale is rocking the weight forward, shoulders above the wrists. Exhale is sitting back. Inhale is coming forward. And exhale is sitting back. This time hold that position. As the weight moves back, you might feel that it's everything that you can do just to stay here. If it's super intense through your forearms, know that you can always come a little bit further forward. If you're feeling good and you can go a little bit more today, perhaps you can push through your hands and try and create a doming sensation through the upper back. Moving the breath into that space between the shoulder blades. Take a nice full inhale. And exhaling. Again, inhale. And exhaling. Once more, inhale. And exhaling. Nice and slow. Inhale brings you back forward, shoulders above the wrists. Slow release of the hands, coming back to a natural position. Fingers facing forward. Nice full inhale. And exhale. Push your way up and back towards your downward facing dog. Again, your shorter down dog position as you come from all fours. Keep that bend of your knees. Really press your chest back towards your thighs. Try and get that openness through the front line of your body. Maybe you can push through the arms a little bit more as you try and create that length. Full inhale. And a full exhale. Nice and slow, bend of the knees. Start to walk your feet up towards your hands. As many steps as you need to get there. Feet will stay hip distance, maybe a little wider. Again, you can catch opposite elbows in this position. When you catch your elbows, give yourself a little sway from side to side. Arms are nice and heavy towards the ground, lengthening all the way through the back line of our body. Nice big inhale. Exhale, release the arms. Deep bend of your knees, tuck your chin to your chest, and allow yourself to unroll one vertebra at a time all the way up to stand. As we arrive standing, again, 3 big rolls of your shoulders to close it out just like we started. Inhale, come up to your ears, and exhale, draw down your back. 2 more. Inhale, coming up, and exhale, rolling down. Final time, inhaling up, and exhale, let your shoulders roll down, palms facing forward. Thanks so much for joining me for the session today. Until next time, play well.